Hey everybody, this is Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
And we're back. This Big Bang Talks Comics. It's the week of March 2nd, 2016. Yeah. It's already March. It's leap year. It's the weird yesterday, Tuesday, whatever. Monday is the weirdest day ever that doesn't exist.
It does. It's just like every 4 years, so the Earth can catch up, the calendar can catch up with the Earth's orbit or some crap. I don't know. Something like that.
Let's keep it clean for the kids, man. Oh. Clean for the kids! Oh, I thought you said something else. Sorry. You said Earth. Earth doesn't exist anymore. It's not really a planet. Kind of like Pluto.
How does Earth not exist?
Didn't they say Pluto was a planet, then it wasn't a planet, and then it was a planet again?
It's not a planet. They've discovered like 5 other dwarf planets since then. There's all kinds. Look it up.
Dwarf planets? There's a lot of Gimlis out there?
Yeah, they're called Plutoids.
I'm just joking. Oh, that was bad. Bring on the cheese! Grilled cheese. All right, we're going to talk Marvel, open it up first thing. By the way, we want to invite you this Saturday, March 5th, for in-store convention kickoff. We're going to have exclusive items like Power Man and Iron Fist #1. Exclusive variant, pretty awesome. Great book. You need to read it. Jonesy, yeah. There's an exclusive R2 unit bank. It's not even R2-D2. It's like R4-G4. I can't think of his name.
Something like that.
Anyway, that's pretty bad because
he looks like he was made out of copper.
It's not BB-8. But anyway, it's an exclusive item, rare stuff. Also, 50% off all back issues, and it's going to be a little bit more. And you want to be here. And also, Free Comic Book Day is on the horizon. International Tabletop Day is on the horizon. Dates are on the screen. You do not want to miss these big events in the coming months because big things are going to happen. And Team Noah is going to be very, very interested in Free Comic Book Day. It's going to be great. Is it raining? It is.
Is it?
You know it's a good day, whether it's raining or sunny, to read some comics. So, yeah, you excited about Free Comic Book Day? We got Civil War II on the horizon. Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, you said 2 of my favorite words. You said free, and you said comic books.
And Dead No More. And DC's big books. It's going to be good. And speaking of Captain America, Steve Rogers, Avengers Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill Alpha. #1 comes out. This is the storyline that starts it all, bringing back Steve Rogers as Captain America. Or Captain America's with Sam Wilson, Falcon Cap.
As long as Sam Wilson still gets to be Cap, I'm fine with it because he's awesome.
Or what if he dies during Civil War II?
Don't say that. Don't put that kind of juju out.
We want to know your prediction. I want you to go to the poll.
It'll be Stark.
And I want you to pick who you think is going to die in Civil War II.
Stark or Carol Danvers.
Whoever picks the winning character, for some strange reason, we're gonna give a Big Bang, not so, no prize. It's better than the Marvel no prize because this actually is a prize. You're gonna get something.
Heard it here first.
Guess. Give us your input right now because we're gonna keep track of it. We want to know what you think. Fill it out right now. It's on your screen. All right, Michael, are you excited about Avengers Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill? #1 by Nick Spencer was really good.
Yeah,
it was called Welcome to Pleasant Hill.
There was a bit of a fake out with the reveal of who was actually the guy that was in Pleasant Hill. I almost called it Pleasantville. Pleasant Hill.
It kind of is like Pleasantville.
Well, because somebody went to call him something and they said Buck, and I was like, oh man, it's Bucky. It's Bucky. It wasn't Bucky.
Speaking of Bucky, he's going to be leading the Thunderbolts book out of this whole deal.
Oh, man. Okay, now that one I'm signing up for.
Yeah.
I've never read a Thunderbolts book.
I'm a big fan of Thunderbolts. If you haven't read it, we've got it right here. This is great. It's where the Masters of Evil were posing as superheroes. Citizen V is one of my favorite characters ever.
Isn't Thunderbolts basically Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad? Kinda?
No. No, because it was literally where the Masters of Evil posed as heroes. They don't have chips in their back and their heads aren't going to get blown off. Well, they posed as heroes to basically pull the ultimate coup. So, great book. If you haven't read it, written by Kurt Busiek, Mark Bagley's art's amazing. And the story just gets better. I love it when Hawkeye leads the team after so many issues.
Great stuff. I've always wanted to read Dark Avengers, and that leads into Thunderbolts, doesn't it?
Well, that's the later version of Thunderbolts, yeah. But yes, Dark Avengers does become Thunderbolts. Warren Ellis's run is fantastic on Thunderbolts. That's around issue #110, which, by the way, we got it on sale on our website, BobBigBang.com.
Yes, we do.
So anyway, that run is fantastic by Warren, not for the weak.
Ellis.
That's right. So you're pretty stoked about this, and then it leads into other books like Avengers 6, New Avengers 7.
I'm stoked for all
It's
these
gonna be a
events coming
crossover.
up. I'm stoked for
You can
Pleasant
tell
Hill.
the season for reading is coming.
Apocalypse Wars.
Oh man, Extraordinary X-Men. Yep.
All of it, man. Civil War 2, Dead No More. I'm excited for all this stuff.
And then you got DC's Rebirth on the horizon.
I'm just worried about Rebirth just breaking my wallet in half.
It's an amazing time to read comics, Michael.
He's broken in half.
He broke him in half. Curse him.
DC with no regard for human life.
Are we doing Jim Ross right now?
A little bit.
Jim Ross, this is a shout out to you. So yeah, he has no regard for human life. That's right. He curse him. Curse him. Of course, he uses another word, which I'm not going to use here. Anyway, so Avengers Standoff. We're pretty excited. Jim Ross is excited about Avengers Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill Alpha #1. The return of Steve Rogers. This is where it starts. Get in on the ground floor. And I'm hoping Crossbones shows up somehow.
And, also this week we got, look how much we got coming out. A-Force #3. A-Force has been a great book so far. I really like Singularity. Like, she is just, like, she's childlike.
Friend.
She has an innocence about her. I really like that. And, we've got Darth Vader 17,
Black
Deadpool
Widow
8.
#1, man.
Black Widow, I see.
Mark Waid, Chris Somney, fantastic. I met Mark Waid in person. We were just talking about this because Michael's bragging about maybe seeing the comic book, man. I'm just kidding.
He just likes rubbing stuff in. Crushing myself.
Mark Waid, they're a great team. Black Widow #1. If you haven't tried Black Widow, you need to try this book, Michael. It's gonna be good. Spider-Man #2, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
He took on Blackheart in issue #1. And Peter Parker basically closes the issue. What have you done?
Yeah, because he wakes up and like all the Avengers are just kind of laying
laid
there
out
unconscious,
everywhere.
And it's like, oh, what happened?
Number one sold out. Went to a second printing. We've got more on the way. So anybody else that claims they've got a first printing on the way, they've lied because they've only second printings available. Unless you happen to get someone who happens to sell a #1 who's first print. But second printings are on the way. But this is #2. Grab this copy while you can. Who's going to take on this issue? Dormammu? We saw Deadpool do that. Spidey Deadpool #1.
Speaking of, Deadpool #8 comes out tomorrow.
Man, look at that segue. That's awesome. Okay, Michael, we just got punched in the face by One Punch Man.
What's his name? Shyama? Something like that?
I don't know.
Shitama?
Dr. Witherhold's going to tell us more about One Punch
Something
Man.
like that. I don't know.
In just a moment.
I want to watch it. Everybody acts like it's awesome.
What are you
the biggest thing
read
right
the
now.
manga.
Or I could read the manga.
So-
I've never read manga. Maybe I should.
There you go.
I need a new addiction.
Tons of new books coming out. New Avengers #7, like we just mentioned earlier. Uncanny Avengers 6. Uncanny X-Men #4. Old Man Logan #3, which more second printing of #1 comes out this week as well. Old Man Logan #3 is a great book.
Invincible Iron Man #7.
Ties in with Civil War 2.
Does it?
Yep.
Dang, they're getting early start to all
War
this.
Machine is Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel's boyfriend. And
that's
the
right.
storyline starts, the War Machine's storyline started and ties in with Civil War 2, so get
Yeah.
in on the ground floor now. Anything else?
Read some comics, man. Uncanny X-Men #4. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Dark Riders.
Yeah, man. The Dark Riders have been given.
I want to see what's up with Angel, Archangel.
The Brotherhood X-Men, basically at this point, is what you can call them, because they're basically the Brotherhood, who are calling themselves the X-Men now. But like, yeah, they've been giving them all kinds of trouble. They're going around killing all the healers, mutant healers.
Yeah, which is kind of a bad deal.
Yeah, man. Why you want to kill the healers, man?
You need to heal.
They're altruistic souls, man. They just want to heal people and help. I mean, you just want to go around killing them. Might as well go around, killing monks or something. Sad.
Let's not be doing any of that.
Mm.
Anyway, check out more of these books and we'll be right back.
We will.
Michael might be here. Alright, and we're back. Michael, DC Rebirth's on the horizon. A bunch of new #1s. So DC's starting to close shop on some of their books. That doesn't mean they're canceling them per se. That just means they're coming to a conclusion or around the issue 51 or 52. So we've got Batman and Robin Eternal #22, which we just read, The Origin of Mother.
Yeah.
who is
yeah.
much more like Batman than you would think.
In a way, I think she went through something very much worse than Batman.
She
went
did.
through.
She did. But I'm just saying, you see the similarity though with her parents.
Oh yeah, like it was really good. I like the origin of what I like about Batman Eternal is it's created this whole new villain, and she is just
It gave
ruthless.
Harper Row a less, hey, this is Scott Snyder's handpicked person. It gave her more of a purpose that was designed.
Yeah, I like it.
Since it got spoiled,
he's never gonna let me live that down.
I'll let you live it down, just not yet. Anyway, Batman Robin Eternal. So you like it? You're basically saying created a new villain, expanded the mythos on Robin a bit, and Harper Row. Pretty cool stuff.
Yes, sir. I like it.
Batman Beyond number 10, Tim Drake as which the rumor when Batman Beyond comes back in Rebirth, it's actually going to be Terry McGinnis again, which is who it should be. Future's End is one of those stories that I feel like a lot of people it was a waste of time.
It was a complete waste of time. It was supposed to lead into Convergence and all this, and then Earth 2 World's End leads into Convergence. Future's End didn't lead into Convergence at all.
Like when Jeff Johns says, I love this world, but something's missing, I think what's missing is logic.
Logic, legacy.
Yeah. Logic and legacy. So anyway, hopefully all that's going to be fantastically redone or rebirthed here in just a month or so. Could be pretty good. Batgirl number 49, Cameron Stewart, Brendan Fletcher bringing their run to an end. It's coming to an end. Sad for the Batgirl fans who love the yellow boots and the purple suit. Who knows what she'll look like in the DC Rebirth, but I'm sure it's going to be Barbara Gordon. Batgirl 49, DC Essentials, Dark Knight Returns, number 1 for $1. You're super stoked about Batman vs. Superman? You need to check out this book for $1 and then buy the trade off our recommended reading wall. It's fantastic. DC Bombshells number 10, and probably my DC pick of the week, Green Lantern number 50.
The showdown is coming. Renegade Hal Jordan versus Parallax Hal Jordan.
It's going to be interesting.
Ever since Convergence ended, it's been like, well, what happened to Parallax? You know, we pretty much know that Barry Allen and Supergirl, I guess, went back to Crisis so they could sacrifice themselves because that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But Parallax was like, I ain't having none of this, man. Oh, man.
And we know what happened the last time Hal Jordan and Parallax went toe-to-toe.
What happened? I can't remember.
Is it going to be an Emerald Twilight?
Don't say that. Don't say that. You mean they might actually give Hal Jordan some character development again?
Well, they need to stop making him Star-Lord, which Rebirth is coming. We'll see how it goes. Just not bad. I mean, I understand. Characters have to go through a season or you get bored. So you have to have some type of interesting story.
Yeah, I know. You're
just ready for him to be Hal Jordan.
I'm ready for him to be Hal Jordan again. I want the Core. I want Green Lantern.
I want the Guardians.
I don't necessarily care about the Guardians.
Oh, you gotta have the Guardians. They're a foil.
Well, yeah, because pretty much since the Guardians have been gone, Hal Jordan's been his own foil. So,
which he's not a good foil for himself, especially aluminum foil. I just wanted to see how you'd respond. Green Lantern number 50. Check it out. He takes on Parallax. Hoo-ha! It's going to be good.
Injustice Year 5, number 5. Now, I don't know how many people have been keeping up with Injustice, but I definitely have. And Injustice has been fantastic. Daryl's just, moonwalking or something off screen. What is that?
Miming.
Miming? You look like you're voguing.
No, I'm not doing that. Injustice Year 5. Keep going.
Injustice Year 5 has been good. Injustice Year 2 was basically, they all take on the Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians. Injustice Year 3 was like the year of magic. 4 was like the year of the gods with Zeus and everything. And Year 5 has been the year of the villains.
That's cool.
Because in the Injustice Year 4 annual, Plastic Man led a prison break on their underwater prison.
Did he have boots?
He had boots.
Were they black?
Yeah, they were black.
Yeah, that's a new suit. Came out of Flashpoint.
Maybe they were black. I'm not sure.
Keep going.
But he freed all the villains, and so all the villains that the regime has rounded up in the last 5 years have been set free. And now, the regime has Bane and Killer Frost and a couple of them working for him, and Superman's crossing even more lines, and the regime's starting to fall apart a little bit. And it's really good. Like, I love Injustice. Like, a lot of people don't like it because it's like, Superman would never do this. Superman would never go bad. And, man, it's just a story, man. Like, it's a good story, and it's not in continuity, so there's nothing really to get upset about.
To me, it's just a video game.
See, I don't even play the video game that much. I mean, I have played it, but to me, it's a really good comic.
I've heard Tom Taylor's run's pretty good. One day I'll read it.
I don't even think Tom Taylor's on it anymore.
He's not. It's Manipool or Brian Buccellato, I believe.
I think it's Buccellato.
So
it's still good. You should read it.
Check it out. Omega Man number 9. Oh, sorry.
You should buy it right now.
You should buy it right now. Reach to the screen and grab it.
You
buy it. So anyway, Omega Man 9, Swamp Thing 3, and you're looking for a fun DC book. Batman 66 meets Man from U.N.C.L.E. number 4. That's it for DC. If there's any other titles, you should check them out right here, right now. And Michael's going to show off his X-Men hat.
I've been showing it off.
Batman's battle against crime never ends, and now you can bring the action home.
Batman, haha, you missed. Yeah, but I only missed once. You can't escape Joker. Just watch if you can. You won't be alone for long.
And in the Batcave.
No criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
Each item sold separately from Toy Biz.
Coming back, we're talking indies. Now,
my favorite part of the video.
There's 2 key books that come out this week. 2 key in particular, maybe 3. Vampirella, Volume 3, Number 1. I only mention this because they've given her a redesigned costume, and she looks less like the Vampirella who barely has.
Is she the one? Does she look like a biker now?
She looks like kind of looks like Buffy, like a vampire hunter. Like she's got a coat and I don't know. She has clothes for once, which is very unusual for Vampirella.
Yeah.
But if you notice, Dynamite's been updating their women like Red Sonja and
that's what I've heard.
What's the lady from?
I don't know firsthand. But
the lady from John Carter. What is her name?
Oh man, why'd you do this?
Anyway, they've revamped their costumes, sort of updated them. Anyway, Vampirella Volume 3,
I'm still
Number 1.
thinking. I don't know her name.
It's like something with a D. Deja. Anyway, man.
Day job?
No, I said Deja. J. We'll figure it out here in a second. But anyway, also you have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. Michael, what was your favorite Power Ranger growing up? What color?
Man.
And you can't say pink.
Why can't I say pink?
You can say
what kind of sexist crap is that?
You can say you like the pink one. I'm just saying you can't say pink.
Man, what was her name? Amy
Jo Johnson.
Amy Jo Johnson. Man, I loved her.
I knew if I started talking about the Pink Ranger, you'd start daydreaming and having a crush
Amy
all over
Jo Johnson. I just remember this made-for-TV movie from the 90s where she was a teenage alcoholic and she was sneaking little pints of vodka in her underwear drawer and stuff. I always thought it was funny because it was a pink Power Ranger and she was a teenage alcoholic.
So does that mean the Pink Power Ranger was a teenage alcoholic?
No, it was just some made-for-TV. It was like a Lifetime
Is TV
movie.
the true mirror of our lives, Michael?
No.
Okay, good thing. Good, just checking.
Sometimes.
Because these guys jump into big Zords and battle bigger monsters. And they fight putties. Silly name for little villains.
But Green Ranger, come on. When I was in 4th grade, I remember
White Ranger, man.
White Ranger was awesome.
It's the same guy.
He was the Green Ranger first.
Red Ranger I liked until the Green Ranger came on the scene. Then
nobody really cared about the Red Ranger after the Green Ranger came on scene.
Then he became the Gold Ranger.
See, I don't remember all that.
That was after the second movie.
See, the second movie?
Yeah.
I saw the first movie with Ivan Ooze.
No, there was a second movie.
All I know is when I was in like 4th grade, and every morning before school, wake up early, 6:30 a.m. to watch Power Rangers.
4th grade?
Yeah, 4th grade.
I was in middle school.
And then we go to school every. Did you see this morning's episode? Oh man, it was so awesome. Rita did this, and Goldar did that, and Bulk and Skull were funny as always. And did you see the Green Ranger? He's got a dragon Zord. It's not even a dinosaur. It's a dragon.
And he plays a flute that's also a dagger. Man, he really worked that thing too. Check this out. So are you excited about the comic?
I'm excited about the comic. The first one was really cool.
So you want to grab this one. It's going to be good. And there's a lot of other stuff. Let's see. Dreaming Eagles number 3.
Dreaming Eagles is fantastic. Aftershock, you should buy it.
Also Replica number 4 from Aftershock.
Replica is my favorite Aftershock book. You should definitely buy it.
Written by Paul Jenkins.
It's awesome.
Also, Another Castle number 1 comes out, which Caitlin can tell you all about.
Because it's great. You should read it.
What's so great about it?
It's about this girl. She's a princess, and this bad guy wants to kidnap her to marry her, and she's like, not having none of that. And, well, I mean, she can't really help it, but she's not having none of it. There's also, her parents are trying to get her married to some other prince, and she's not having none of that. She's like, I want to do what I want and be like a real princess, like actually worry about politics and stuff. And her parents are like, nah, you don't need to worry about that. And she's like, well, that's what I want to worry about. So it's pretty awesome.
It's like,
Nice.
It's like Caitlin's here above us speaking to us, yet we can't see her.
It's amazing.
It's like a voice from above.
Wow. She just told us about Another Castle. Also, man, Walking Dead number 152.
I'm excited for that. I mean, it's Walking Dead. I get excited for Walking Dead every month.
If you didn't grab number 150, you need to, because
Have you
it went out of print,
Have you
people.
seen this week's
not-
episode? You don't even watch it, do you?
No, I'm still I'm
Man.
still in the prison season, man. I'm in
What?
4. I'm still in 4.
Shh, I can't even talk to you right now.
I'm sorry, Walking Dead everybody hated season 2. I just got to the point where I'm like, oh, it needs to get interesting.
It has.
Well, I know, I hear it has.
It has.
Did I hear is it true about Rick and Michonne? Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my gosh.
It's awesome. Well, in the comics, Andrea and Rick are together.
I'm aware.
They
Andrea's
had-
not there in the TV show
Yeah,
anymore.
they had to do something.
Which is a stupid death.
They
by
had
the way.
they had
Stupid.
to, I mean, it made sense in the show. 'Cause
Stupid
she,
death.
And plus, she was kind of useless in the show. She wasn't like she was
America,
in
I know you
comics.
agree with me.
I didn't like her. in the
To an
show.
extent.
I
You
like
have to
I
agree.
like what was her name that played her? Lauren Holden.
Yeah.
I like her, but
But anyway, 152.
152. Rick
Yeah.
and Michonne are
So
awesome.
now you got Negan and another villain in the show, correct?
Alpha in the Whisperers. Oh, in the show or the comic?
In the show.
We haven't seen Negan yet, but they're about to go to war with the Saviors. And it's happening a little bit differently than it did in the comics, but they're looking like they're kind of already setting up all that war.
Yep, that's
And we just now met Hilltop. So
yep, that's what they're building to. That's what it looks like.
I just want to see the kingdom. I think it'll be cheesy if they actually have Ezekiel have a pet tiger on.
We have
the
shirts
show.
that say that Ezekiel has a tiger.
That's awesome.
It's just the way I hear the voice say it when I read the shirt.
I mean, but the kingdom's cool because they
Mr.
live.
Rogers
they're-
has a
they're-
cardigan.
Like they live like all like by like a code of chivalry or something like old timey. Like it's called the kingdom for a reason. Like they treat Ezekiel like he's their king or something, and it's really cool. But it's kind of cheesy. I think the tiger would be cheesy on the show.
Ezekiel has a tiger.
That he does. Well, wait.
He has a Daniel tiger is what he
doesn't
has.
anymore. Not only does he not have his tiger, but Ezekiel's head was on a pike.
Ezekiel has a Daniel tiger.
It's sad.
Anyway,
Anyways,
more books.
Unfollow number 5. Oh, this is one of my favorite books. It's really good.
Just say if you haven't started reading this book, the trade's coming out.
You need to buy it.
You need to buy it. Yes.
But I think the books themselves are going for a nice little bit right now.
They are.
Like, it's been opted for a TV show, probably by FX or
No,
somebody.
I think it was it wasn't ABC Family or what is it? What's the
It
new
can't
name?
be ABC
No, 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 no.
Family. This is way too adult for that.
Is it CW?
No, please no.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure. Well, see, ABC Family now has a new name. It's called what is that weird new name they have for their
I have
channel?
no idea.
I don't know. It's like Press Forward or something weird like that. That's not it. Flex or I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe.
Anyway, Unfollow number 5. We talked about it to death. Check out these other books. We'll be back and we'll close this thing down
Closing it down.
until next time.
Until next time.
But watch this. It's important.
Watch what he said to tell you to watch.
What he said.
Don't.
That's what he said.
That's what she said.
And that's it for this week. This is Big Bang Talks Comics. We've talked about a lot of comics. It's sad to see you go. But guess what?
Man.
We'll see you next week.
It is sad.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Are we still on?
I'm gonna take my hand off of you now.
That's good. We got him!
We do.
Visit BobbyB.com for more information. We'll see you Saturday for in-store convention kickoff. And Michael
hope to.
will dance now.
I'm not dancing. I am not your monkey just to dance when you say it to dance.
What if Jodie Sweetin said to?
Jodie Sweetin said to dance, man.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Put me on the spot, man. How you gonna...